Hey guys, Kyle the Death Knight of Anime here, bringing you my review for One Piece chapter or episode 797. And I'll just tell you guys right out, this is probably going to be a bit of a shorter review because honestly, I wasn't a big fan of this episode at all. Like it was, okay, I'll give it this: the pacing for the episode in the beginning, it was decent. It started off nice, but as we kind of got to the middle ground part, the middle of the episode, it started to slowly descend into a snail's pace, and all those flashbacks of it was Thriller Bark with Lola, it didn't help. And didn't help the matter. In fact, I could have done it with even without the whole flashbacks of Thriller Bark. That's actually one of those times where I would have preferred actually with the in place of the flashbacks. I know this is gonna sound weird, but that's one of those times where I would have preferred instead of giving us flashbacks, maybe just give us a still image of maybe just give us a bit of a still image of Lola in like in Nami's mind space or something like that, I think I would have preferred that a little better, but yeah, I guess you can't seem to do anything. I guess they just wanted to remind us of Thriller Bark. I guess for any who haven't read the manga, I guess I don't know, but but I think most people have read the manga, so like it's not really needed. And other than that, like we also learned that Lola is in fact one of Big Mom's daughters in this, but damn, Big Mom is basically is a total straight up savage bitch or whore or whatever you want to call it, because just the fact that she has sex with men in order just to get herself impregnated in order to have kids, and then tosses those men aside, even Lola's father, like seriously, all 43 of her husbands are actually her ex-husbands. So like seriously, that just goes to show you that the whole level of savagery that Big Mom as a character is. If she's willing to toss aside even her own fucking husbands, like seriously, she this is a lesson to anyone. Do not get involved with Big Mom. She will use, abuse, and toss your ass aside. That's, I think, the lesson we can. If there's any lesson we can take away from this episode, it's don't get involved with Big Mom in any way. Money, romantic, anything. Do not get fucking involved with Big Mom. She will fucking wreck your shit. Yeah. And also in this episode, we in this episode, there is what. Let's talk about Cracker for a second because I really want to talk about him. Cracker in the episode, he's releasing what appears to be, I want to say it's Conqueror's Haki. It's Conqueror's Haki, and people are going to say, oh, it can't be Conqueror's Haki because the animals weren't affected. Well, my theory about it is that it is Conqueror's Haki, but I think what's going on here is that it's Conqueror's Haki, but I think Cracker has mastered Conqueror's Haki to in fact such a degree that I think he can use his Haki in order. I think he can actually kind of. I think he's able to use a lot more precision with his Conqueror's Haki, and to the point where he's able to only affect. He can actually choose as he can actually choose as when and who he wants to affect. So I think that even if people say it's not can't be Conqueror's Haki because the animals weren't affected, I think that's kind of my theory, is that even though he doesn't have the that's my theory, is that he probably has it, and he can just use an extreme amount of precision to the point where he can affect a certain target or targets. So yeah, I think it is Conqueror's Hawk we're dealing with. It's probably just one of those things where he's so good at it, he can use it in a precise manner, I think is what it is. Um, and one last thing we learned in this is that we learned that but I guess by proxy, by realizing that the Lola is Big Mom's daughter, and Pound, as he's called in this, is Big Mom's ex-husband. We do in fact see that the Viva card that Nami has in her possession is Big Mom's Viva card. And right off the bat, I gotta say, does Nami just keep everything in her fucking cleavage? Like, goddamn, girl. Goddamn, Nami. It's fan service. I get it. Anime has fan service, but damn, Nami. Like, couldn't you keep something in your pocket? You gotta keep everything in your goddamn cleavage. Like, damn. Like, it's funny and sexy, I guess, in a way. But yeah, it's like, really, Nami. Please just put something in your pocket for once. But the thing about the Viva card, I get away from that. The thing about the Viva card is honestly the whole thing with the Viva card and realizing that it's big moms and whatnot. Uh, Lola pretty much said when it so that said that she's on good terms with her mom and that if Nami gives Big Mom her back her Viva card then she'd be willing to help them out. But I don't know. This whole situation of the Beaver card, it seems a little too easy. Something tells me that there is going to be a bit of a monkey wrench that is going to be thrown in here. Like, I don't think it's going to be just, hey, here's your Beaver card. Do you think you could help us out? Like, no, I really don't think that's going to be the case. I really think there is something here that is going to, that is in fact going to throw things off. I think just the fact that the pound isn't even connected to Big Mom anymore is going to be one thing that throws a monkey wrench in, but I get the feeling that there is something more that's going on with Lola that Lola probably doesn't even know or had. But I think there's something going on with in Lola's side where she either doesn't know something that's probably going to happen or Lola or Lola didn't or Lola didn't or Lola even decided to, in order to keep a secret from the Straw Hats about her mom. I think just something is going to happen in order to throw the whole monkey wrench into the Briggs of things. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much all I have for this review. Like I said, it was a short one, and but yeah, the episode. I'm gonna be fair here. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 10. If I had to give it a score, I'd give it a 4 out of 10 because there was some interesting bits. It's just the pacing was terrible beyond belief. But yeah, guys, that's my review. If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe, or follow me on Twitter and Facebook. Death Knight MMA, signing off. Later, guys.